Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Bismillahilladzi la yadurru ma'asmihi syai'un wa la fis sama' wa huwas samiul alim. Qala rabbi sadri wa yassir li amri wa khluq 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Hari ini Ahad 17 Mei 2020 dan malam ni malam ke-25 Ramadan 1441 Hijrah. Sekali lagi kita insya-Allah berpeluang bertemu malam Lailatul Qadar. Jika berlakunya pada malam ini insya-Allah malam ganjil yang lebih aulia dikatakan berlaku pada malam ganjil. So malam ni malam 25 insya-Allah setelah kita berpuasa seharian hari ini dan melakukan ibadat-ibadat sunat yang lain untuk menambahkan amalan-amalan kita, bertarawih, bertadarus, baca Al-Quran, bertadarus dan ibadat-ibadat lain yang dapat meningkatkan amalan-amalan kita pada hari ini di dalam bulan yang sangat mulia Ramadan Al-Mubarak. So kita mungkin tinggal cuma berapa hari lagi sebelum kita akan menyambut satu Syawal, di mana pada 22 hari bulan malam 22 hari bulan malam aktiviti melihat anak bulan Syawal akan dijalankan insya-Allah. Selepas itu kita akan mengetahui sama ada kita berhari raya pada 23 ataupun 24 Mei ni insya-Allah. I was not born as an engineer. This is a lot of, I would say, wrong notion about to be a good one, how one can be a good engineer or very talented or professional engineer. One will say that ask himself that not born as an engineer. Yes, to be engineer you don't have to be born as an engineer, but we have choices. We have a lot of choices to become engineer if we put an effort to learn and to acquire knowledge to become an engineer. The other area that normally has a wrong notion is that the family, about family matter. Both parents were not engineer. They don't have the technical and knowledge and experience. So the son or the daughter can't be a very good engineer. So a lot of excuses. This is one of the excuses. If one do not want to become excel in engineer, to become an engineer. Other notion that saying that to become engineer is a very difficult to become an engineer. So the things that you can learn to become engineer, you need to learn properly and you need to commit yourself and be serious in becoming an engineer. To be a good engineer, you must have luck. This got nothing to do with luck. To become an engineer, you don't have to have luck. Only thing that you have to learn again, committed yourself, study hard, gain knowledge and gain experience. From there on, you will carry on yourself to become a quality or a good engineer. So some other notion that those people are making excuses that if you don't have, if you have been working as an engineer for at least 3 years, if you not being promoted by your management or your boss did not identify you as a potential good engineer, then you should say forget about it, you are in the wrong career, which is not. Again, to become an engineer you need to commit, learn, follow the footsteps of others that have become a very good engineer. So the young engineer normally will have a very ambitious, and they say that to become a good engineer you need immediate knowledge on all matter as soon as possible when you become an engineer. So you need to follow the step, you need to follow the process, you need to follow the career development plan. Okay, so you need to be patient. Okay, you need to gain the experience, and from there on, again, you can build yourself, you can analyze yourself, you can see what are your strengths and what are your weaknesses, and you can improve from there on. Other thing that normally one will ask is that to be engineer you have to be working in the office, not in the field. Then you can be considered a good engineer, which is not. So either you field engineer or you an office engineer. There's a step, as I mentioned before this. There's a design engineer, there's a construction engineer, there's a proposal engineer, there's a facility engineer, there's an inspection engineer, there's a rotating engineer. So irregardless where you are, whether you are in an office or in the field, if you know your development plan and you follow it, and you follow the footsteps of those that have been success or those that have become a good engineer, you definitely can be a good engineer. Trust yourself, have confidence with you, committed, have a good discipline. You can work it out and you can be a very good engineer. When young engineer also will say that we need to be in a big engineer very fast. I need to be involved in big engineer, regardless whether it's a big or a small project or small work or big work. Remember that the effort that you put in a project it will be the same. The difference is the impact. Whether it's a big or small engineer or small project, is the impact. So you have a big project, the involvement of numbers of engineers will be required. If a small project, it might be only required you to be handling the project, but the impact is still the same. Numbers of hours by individual will be the same, but the total man hours for a big project definitely will be big. So remember that what we are looking is the impact, okay, through your effort. Your effort will be the same. So depending on how big the size of the work of the project, then you can put multiple engineers working on it. And I think the knowledge of being in a project will be the same. The process is the same. We're talking about every discipline, from process engineering, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, instrumentation engineering, piping, design. Involve every of this discipline in a project. So again, the effort will be the same, the impact will be different depending on the size of the project. So one will say also, one will say that to become a good engineer you have to struggle in your job. No, you don't have to be struggling in your job. You have to be working smart, as I mentioned before this. You have to work on things that very specific, something which can be measurable, something which is achievable, something which is a project that's real, and timeliness. So you follow this footstep, you focus on it, you will get the result, and your performance will be very good. Okay, the result is based on your performance, and the performance is based on the step that if you follow the right step, you will definitely achieve the good result based on a good performance. So again, if you have a good knowledge and experience, and you follow the plan strategy as per your career development plan, you will become a good engineer. Again, this week I like to stress on how one can be a good engineer in their career, as well as if decided to embark or to become a technical or business entrepreneur. So ask yourself, why do you have a lot of reason for not being able to become a good engineer? Remember, excuses is bad for you. It can sabotage yourself. It can be hold back for you to progress. So eliminate all these excuses, and let's do it in a simple way. As I mentioned yesterday, commitment, action on it, and do it simple. So don't put a lot of excuses, not able to do this thing, to do that. It's just excuses. These excuses are become sabotaging. You can sabotage yourself to progress in your career. So again, we can share further on my sharing and yours. Join me on my FB page, My Engineers. Okay, I am Rasidi Norman. I will see you again, talk to you again, inshallah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wabarakatuh.